Hello and welcome back to a new episode of A Journey to Valhalla with your girl Cassandra. In the last episode we finished conquering that fortress and we gathered up some sap and we started making more potions and we ran low on food. So now we're gonna be getting us some food in our system again. We're gonna go with the lower things here. We need to cook when we come home, because what I want to do is consolidate a little bit, get more potions going, collect things and all of that, and do more smeltering, not necessarily conquering another forest like immediately. Have to be doing a little bit of housekeeping stuff here. Need to get us some more coal too, so we can smelter more. So we need more wood. And then we want to make some weapons. Look at that, so much stuff. Maybe that too. A lot of bronze here. Cool. Oh, and if you're wondering, I did install the tuba walk mod, which plays this fabulous tuba sound whenever you are walking around encumbered, and I installed the mod that manages your portals. I'm fed up with forgetting to mark the space where I put my portals, and now when we are moving around portals we will have that taken care of by the mod. So that is a cool thing. I do like that. We're a little short on iron here. Okay, I think we're gonna be getting that over to the other side, because we do need that stuff over here. We want to make us some new weapons and a new staff. So let's see. Let's put that in here. Let's see what weapons we want. Those berserker axes, they are quite costly, but I think we're gonna indulge and get those. Do we have any of the askswin leather? No. We do need to kill more askswin because we need the leather. That stuff. Man, we've got so many bones here. There is some more here. Oh, and we do need some linen to go with that. Why is everything here in this array? Maybe we put it like that. Okay. So we need linen and askswin leather and flametal. Let's get over here and get that going. Berserker axes. Oh, charred bones. I forgot the charred bones. Don't we have any? Here we have. There. Berserker axes. Craft. We need more flametal to upgrade them, but we won't, because we want them to be thundering. We need that. Let me see. Thundering berserker axe. That is what we want to have. This is our new nice weapons. Let me try that out. Bam. Another one here. Okay. What is that? That looks awful lot like a short one. Well, I don't have any Blight with me. So, we've got that. And then what we want next is the Staff of the Wild. That one. Jade, Celestial Feathers, Fiddlehead. We do have the Celestial Feathers. We have the Jade. That can go back in here. We don't have enough ashwood, do we? We do, but we don't have the fiddlehead. Give me the fiddlehead. Ooh, we do have to collect some of those. Okay, Staff of the Wild. Here we are. That is our new favorite staff. Can we upgrade that? We do need more celestial feathers and more ashwood. We don't have any celestial feathers anymore, so yeah, I guess so we're gonna have to fetch some. That is that's going in here, and that's going in here, and that's going in here. And then, yeah, let's get all of that put away where it belongs. That goes here, and that goes there, and then that goes in here. Oops. And then that goes in here. There we go. And I do want to use the Staff of the Wild more than the Fire Staff. So I guess we're gonna be doing that like so. Yeah. For now. And then let's see. We need some fiddlehead. We want to get... There are fiddleheads outside our fortress in that place where we had that portal. So I think we're gonna go there and see. Here we got one. I guess we do need to get our bubble back up here. Oh, let's try out those fabulous axes. Shooby-doo. Hey, there's fiddleheads here. That's what I wanted to be doing, picking up the fiddleheads I find here. Try not to get burned by the lava if I can avoid it. Because we do need more fiddleheads. Those axes are fabulous. I like them. More fiddleheads here. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, there. That is a little sketch here. Can't get close enough to pick them up. Whatever that is, I can't pick it up. But yeah, we've got some fiddleheads here. 18. That's not the world, but it is something. And then we want to get to that place where... Ooh, there's an askswin. Do want to kill that askswin. Ow, that was not what I wanted. Can we shoot that? Yes, sir. Ooh. I got that. Not necessarily keen on that, but we want to get to the portal and pick up there. No, I thought for a moment there that that was an askswin, a Morgan, and no, it isn't. Those axes are quite fabulous. Look how fast they get rid of this stuff here. Oof. Okay. Now we have to get to that place where we had that. There, it's over there. Our portal is down here. Due to... I do want to pick that up more than anything else. That was pretty stupid here. Okay, I've got that. A lot of stuff in here. Let's get the portal up and running so we can portal that stuff home. Watch me if I place that portal here, and now we have that marker on the map immediately. That is so cool. I really do love that. That is really helpful for a person like me, forgetting where you put your portals and forget what you named them and all of that jazz. So we gonna be playing with those two mods from now on. I do want that flametal ore to go up here. Because that needs to get over there to be smeltered. There we go. That was that. And now we gonna see where else we can get us some flametal. Take that portal down again, put it in our pockets. And now you see on the map, it's gone. Like that is all there is to it. That is all that thing does. It just marks the place where you put your portal. Nothing else. See how I can stagger them with those axes? This is so fabulous. I love that so much. Boy, there is another Valkyrie there. Not very fond of that. And here we have another Morgan cave. Let's put a marker. I'm not keen on fighting a Valkyrie right now because I ate the not so cool food. I'd rather not. That thing is impeding our possibility. Oh, I want to show you about that staff of the wilds. That thing is fab. You get those wines that will bash your enemies. That is super cool. See that? And you have quite the possibility to do quite some of them. Like it's not restricted to only 3 or something like that. It's super cool. I love it. It makes life quite a lot easier. Because the ranks will do the melee for you. And I do find that quite helpful. Oh no. Oh, we got that one on us. Now we want that one. Because that Valkyrie is flying, so we don't want... We got everything and your mother there. Again. So that is why having that jump meat is quite important. And having the fire staff is quite important, so you can much easier kill that stuff. And that thing will do harm to everything around it. Oh, we are not having fun here. I hope I don't die here. Because that is super sketch. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So many things here. Whoa. We have to do something about that. And have nothing behind me without a bubble. See that? So many things. Okay, now, where has that thing exploded? I do want the celestial feathers. And I think we're gonna go home and come back in tomorrow and pick up all of that stuff here. So much things. Where is our way up? Here. Gonna go home. This is way too dangerous here. But way too much stuff going on here. Gonna be leaving my pocket portal here too. So that goes. Oh, forgot to pick up the stuff on the other side. Shoot, that was excitement, but we survived. So that is that, and then stones. What else? That needs to go in here. The celestial feathers too. The metal goes over. That was the asp's tail. That was not clever. That one I want in here. Okay, well, that is not too shabby. That done? Yeah, okay. We need to cook. We can go one more day with that. What else do we have here? That is the roasted crust, and then we have uncooked canned pie. We have some of both in here. Let's do some. Let's do some food preparation real quick here. For the pecan pie we need that, and for the crust thingy we need that. And for both we need that. I think that is, yeah, that. More of the grapes, please. And that, we need to have more of those eggs. That will help greatly. Okay, so now we've got more of that. We are a little bit short on eggs, on vulture eggs. We need to get some of those. There was also mashed meat. That is that has 100 health. I think we have some of that here. Yeah, 2. That's not too shabby. We can use that. Give me that. Okay. Cooking done. Let's get to bed and have a short break here so I can drink something. Gonna be right back with you. Okay, we are back. Let's go on. So we do need more flametal, obviously, but we do also need more of those eggs, and we do need more of that leather, because ultimately I do want to swap out that potted armor and have something better. So that and that and that for now. That is still fermenting. I do want to stack up on that. Because, you know, I never know. Okay, that one is in my pocket. That is A7. Want to find out if I can possibly get more flour metal. Might want to bring some of those. Wait a bit, that was the wrong one. That was A5. I wanted to go through A6. A6, please. That one. We've got the 3 celestial feathers to upgrade that stuff, I think. And also we do want to pick up all of the stuff down here that we did not manage to pick up last night because of so many nastinesses going on here. Also, I think I saw another one of those ashlands somewhere here. Yeah, there, it was over there. That is cool. Got more leather. You might want to do something about that spawner over there. It is quite out of range here, but it keeps spawning stuff, which is not nice. And then there was a vulture's nest somewhere there. Oh, we've got some dwarven support. Nice. All of the vultures here are dead. So, what can we leave? Where? Shoot. But not a lot of fun here. I want my lingering stem meat here. We can do things about that. Shoot. Thanks for the help, friend. We don't need that urgently here. What is all of that about? There is a dead dwarf here. Okay. We have to do something here. We need to find a way that is super sketch. I'd rather not go in there if I can avoid it. I'd want to find a different place. That one here is a wee bit better. Might be able to jump from here. And that one here is a way in there too. There is another one of those too. We get over there. I guess we can. Then we want that one. Where has it gone? It was here just a moment ago. Huh? Now that is interesting. Where has it gotten to? Oh, there it is. Hehe. Gets much easier with practice. That is true. Well, that was the fallen Valkyrie. That thing is dead. Now we have to do something about that ashland. And possibly not get flung into the lava by it would be a good idea. Would prefer that. Aha. Okay. We have to lose some things here. We have picked up enough stuff again. I want that celestial feathers. Two? Only two? Looks like there's only two. Let's see. There is more flametal spires over there, and we have the nastiest of weathers again, dude. I can't see. We have marked those. And we didn't like those all together. There is vulture eggs. Gonna be taking that. Okay, shoot. Need to be careful here. Don't want to get myself killed. I do have a lot of stuff in my pocket, so I might want to probably just go home and drop it off. Let me take that one out. Ow. Should learn to not jump into the spires, but there you go. Let me try and oh, we haven't gotten any further here. I need to have that with me, probably. Probably not that. There we go. I might want to think about feeding my logs a little bit, because they are a little out of sorts, probably. Now, what was the requirements for upgrading that stuff? 1 jade and a little bit of things. I think we have that now. So that and that. Now it's done. Finally. That took quite a moment here to get that done. Let's get that over to the other side. We still have a need for more coal. And we might want to go somewhere where we can collect a whole host of berries, cloudberries, because we are a little short on cloudberries here. I'd want to bring the saddle. There is not a lot of cloudberries around here. We still have not finished this here. This is really, I'm not getting anywhere here. Oh, I should bring the wisp light too, because I think we might have to get into the mist. That is pretty nice. Okay. That was not so fantastic, because we broke the fire here, which is trying to prevent spawns. Okay, we wanted to go and fetch us some cloudberries. This is not the fantastic weather to go running around here, but we need some cloudberries to be helped. And I think there must be some around here. One hit wonder, yay. Right. Wonder, is that ours? Yeah, it is. You are pretty far from home, friend. See what I did there? I jumped out of the saddle to let the logs kill the wolf. Because that is what you can do. What is all of that here? That is a dead log. Hmm. Okay, that's cloudberries. That is more cloudberries. It is getting late already, and we have not gotten ahead with any of this here. So I guess we have to place some more. Oh man, this is all a mess, a jumble here. We have to place around some more workbenches to prevent the spawning a little more. Because there is a lot of stuff going on. So that is that. That was not very successful regarding the Cloudberry mission. I guess I have to leave that in here or else I will forget again that I put it there. But that is the car. Okay, I was wondering what that was. Okay, we have another day done. Let's go sleep. Let's go have another break here. Be right back. Okay, let's sleep. I wonder if I have enough to make that new armor. That would be pretty fabulous, I think. Let's go have a look if we can manage that. We need 60 ashland leather to make it in the first place. It is in here. It's that breastplate of ask. Oh, 10. Okay. Let me get that and some linen. And I think we do need some kind of hide. Wait. Cotton again. Lux pelt. We do have a lot of lux pelt. Get that over there and see if we can make us a new armor. The breastplate of Ask and the hood of Ask and the trousers of Ask. And then we can upgrade that. Not bad. So we're gonna lose some armor points here, but we gain the set bonus of that thing, that hood of Ask thing. If you have all the set, you get bonus on stamina, and that is quite helpful. So that is what we are rolling with. Let's get see how much speed we gain with that, because we have not the padded armor that has the movement speed reduction. We are so fast. There, and we have 49 armor with the level 2 set. Also, I think, let me see, I'm not quite sure which one is needed, but there is another upgrade there. That is the gem cutter. It needs bloodstone. We don't have any bloodstone anymore, do we? I don't think. Let me have a look. No. No bloodstones. So we have to conquer another fortress. That is what we... Ooh! Wait, there are celestial feathers in here. Ha 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 ha. La la la. Gonna put them there. That's cool. Yeah, we do need to conquer another fortress and see that we get us some bloodstones. And what was that with the upgrade of that Staff of the Wild? Like, look at that. It doubles the... It doubles the... Yeah, it doubles the damage you do. And what do we need? Okay. That. And that. And we need some fiddleheads. Still need to get more fiddleheads too. Fiddleheads and ashwood. Not enough ashwood. Gimme, gimme. Let's take a little bit over there. We need it for other things too, so let's have that in here. Okay, upgrade. Staff of the Wilds. And we could upgrade it once more and it would give us a little more damage still. Gonna hold off on that because we might want to preserve the jade for something else, probably. We need to get us more of the fiddleheads, that's for sure. Okay, let's have a look at the other side here. Yeah, that is... We can make 2 more loads of flametal and then we are done with that. So I guess we're gonna get the axe and get us some wood. And we are on the morning side of the day, so I might want to eat something. Totally forgot to eat, because why would you eat? You don't need to eat, no? Yeah. Forgetful player that I am. Yeah, let's see. I think we can go with some cheapy food here. That. And that and that. Just because I don't want to go to the ashlands this day, I need to go get us some more wood. That is a thing. Need the... Oh, I have the berserker axes, which means I don't need to carry around. Can I please get that? I don't need to carry around the other axes because I can use the berserker axes to fell the trees. That is not bad. Okay. Let's see how much, because we need to make more coal. We need to plant some trees too. Do I have a cultivator here? Yeah, I do. And we want to plant trees. There is no trees here anymore. just pack some of that here so we can keep on harvesting wood. That works fabulously, and I don't have to carry 2 types of axes. Okay. That is not too shabby. They do fit, those berserker axes do pretty good felling some trees. Ooh, that thing. I have to do some swimming here, I'm afraid. Have you seen that? Like, those axes have the lightning effect, and that killed that grayling there. Let's see, we have to plant a little bit more here. Okay, I think that should be sufficient for now. Just get that thing out of the water here, I guess. Okay, I think we are good with that for now. That all can grow back. Oak. I should have planted some oak too. Oh, okay. It is so what it is. Now we have a lot of wood. We can shuffle over to make more coal. I don't think we're gonna make it to the portal. I think we do have a stamina problem there. Can we make it? Yeah, we made it through the portal, at least. Okay. That goes in here, and then we need that. And that. More of that. Those 5 can stay here. Don't need that. Those can come with me because 5 don't do nothing. And then we can feed our kilns. I think we might want to think about destroying some stuff in the obliterator too, because we have a lot of stuff that we don't really need. Okay. So that is all of this. And that. Wow, that was a 31 flametal we picked up right there. And then some of that and some of that. No coal in here. Some of that. And some of that. That is not the worst. Look at that, we get more here. Yeah, that is not shabby. I do like how all of that works. That is a little bit more eggs. Might want to replant things here too. Just to have more barley. Because I think in the end we will be on that type of food for a while. And the barley is needed to make more barley flour. I guess we're gonna be planting some. That goes in here, and that we need. Where's the eggs? Oh, there. Ooh, where did I put the windmill? Is the windmill even here, or is it... No, it's over in our forest base. I never brought the windmill to the plains base. It's on our smothering lane on the far end. So I guess we're gonna be putting things in the windmill here. It's going to be slow cooking because no wind, but that's okay. And then we can plant back. Right. We can plant back. Ooh, we do not have space here. The barley. That was that. That's not a whole lot of barley, but some. That is keep safe barley here. Okay. This is still fermenting. We might want to probably... Hmm. Man, there is so much stuff going on all the time. Ow. There, you got it. Good God. What is that? Other stuff, man. Like so much things all the way around here, and we are pretty low on logs here. There, you get some food. See, they keep running around and going places, and yeah. You bring back one and you lose another 3 or something. Might want to think about picking up some logs from above here. There might be some here somewhere. But the nastiest of weathers up here. Oh, I can't really see any. Yeah, we would have to bring some log saddle and get them to come down here again. I really am super curious about what's going to be coming with the Deep North update. It is way off. It is not like it's around the corner. There is going to be a long time waiting for that update, but I'm curious as heck to see what that is gonna be about. And we've got some stones. And we picked up a lot more black metal again. And some fat. And some money. I do need to make another armor stand here, I feel like. But for now, we're gonna be having another short break here. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's sleep. I wonder if we could get that under control a little bit. If we fetched back our logs and built up again that I think we're gonna try because it's gonna get worse. So we're gonna have a stone cutter, put it up out there, get the log span back up, and spawn proof the heck out of that. I have not eaten. I need to eat something. So we're gonna go with the salad, with that one, and that one for the stamina. I think... Oh, we need more wood. I want some workbenches around there and get them settled in there a little bit more, like half of it maybe. Yeah. So we keep losing logs everywhere and we want to do something about that. It is not cool. Dude. All of that nonsense here. There. So let's have a crafting station somewhere here. Maybe here. And a stone cutter somewhere here. Nice. There. And then we're gonna go just to have some of them in here at least. And spawn proof the heck out of the area with some workbenches. See if we can make that work. Because it's bothering me not having any logs at all here. So I think if we do spawn proof that a little bit, we're gonna be fine. Can we get that in here? Repair some of that here. Shoot. Things are really derailed here. Okay. So let's see. That was not right. That was not right either. What is going on now? Concentrate, girl. Okay. What's that? Leather scraps. Where did that come from? Is that still from that raid we had? Probably. I might want to bring the wisp light too. Yeah. Maybe we are a little short on stones here too. Might want to There are some more stones. Yeah, we are short on stones, but that's okay. We're gonna have another crafting bench here. And we're gonna have that here so we can get them on in here. Cool. And then we're gonna be putting more crafting benches, I think. Might want to have that on. Not interested in hunting rabbits, am I? More interested in catching logs. There was one like Edward. He was down here somewhere. Now where is he? Might want to level up, probably. Where is Edwin? Okay, let's see. Question is, what is that thing there? Is it a lox or is it something else? So you go in here, friend. They can escape because we do not have enough stones still. But I think it is better than nothing. There is things that exploded around here. Yeah. But if we were trying to spawn-proof around here a little more, could be possible to have a little more peace here. I hope. I'm gonna be picking up those stones here. Make the garden wall a little higher. Get that one. Can we please stop? Thank you. So you stay here and we hope for the best here. Gonna take a lot more stones. But it's not like something you're missing something in the ashlands. It's just more mobs. There is some logs up here too somewhere. I'm gonna try and fetch some of those back. Can we? we go. Man, I'm so much out of stone here. Got so much else in my pocket that is mad. Let's drop that off real quick here. Can't even pick everything up here because there is so much. So, I have more stones. Um, okay. Okay. Oops. Get away here. It through. Hey. Where do we need more hive? Here and probably here. And this side is looking not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna have more of that. Okay. We need more. That. Give me that too. I'm gonna be dropping that off. Okay, we've got that here somewhere. Probably here somewhere. Just to plant around more of those so we don't get night spawns. Would be a good idea, I think. spawns are not a good thing. Out of wood. Okay. Have it a little bit higher in certain places will help for sure. Like here. Oh, out of the range of the stonecutter here, huh? We have a baby. We do need a lot more. We do need a lot more of those cloudberries, and I'm not quite sure where we're gonna find them. Let's probably have a look at the map. Oh, there is more stones here, which is cool. Did put it here because I wanted to build that harbor. What I never did. But oh well. That is cool because now we can really put some more here. Have that a little bit higher. That will help a little bit. Can you please move a little bit? I need to put a stone in there. That is so difficult. There we go. We might want to spend one day scouring the landscape for more of those cloudberries, I'm sure. There ought to be some more. And there is no shortage whatsoever of mosquitoes. I've got a fly in here that is making life miserable for me. Okay, we've got a little bit. That is one of ours too, I'm quite sure. We do have a lot. Oh no, they destroyed my... That could have gone really bad if I hadn't seen that. They destroyed my app extractor there. is pretty uncool. What is that all about here? Phew! Look at all that hairs. Yeah, we need to go sleep. But we do have a little bit of food for them here. There we go. So, we are running around with real low health here. And what we've got? Some more stones, some more wood, some more pelts, some more metal. And then we've got that and that. And that stuff needs to go in here. Got the hair trophies. Okay, everything is full here again. Shoot. That can be here. That needs to be here. That is done finally. So now we have that. There we go. Getting somewhere here. We do still need more ratatas and more finger stem meat. Hair trophies need to go in there. And then let's repair everything before we go to sleep. And then I want to try out our new weapons and armor in the ashlands the next episode, because this episode is 1.5 hours now, which is the final for this one. So we've got some things done here. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to see more. We're gonna be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!